One of the most exciting parts of your journey is probably deciding how much to charge for your tracks and imagining all the sales that will roll in, which we've covered. But there's a crucial element that often gets overlooked: your contract terms. These terms are elements that you can use to add value to your tracks outside of how they sound. Hey there, it's Bruno, welcoming you to another episode of BeatStars Academy. This time we're going through one of the most important but potentially undervalued pieces of your business: creating your contracts. Contracts shouldn't be viewed as something you set up once and never return to. Instead, we suggest that you review your contracts periodically. This could be quarterly, biannually, or yearly, whatever works for you. Just as you might revisit your pricing, take a moment to reassess your terms. Are you offering enough value? Could they be tweaked to better serve your customers or attract new ones? If your contract terms don't provide the value your customers are looking for, you could be missing out on sales. It's also worth looking at what others in the industry are offering. For instance, you might do detailed research on producers who are in a similar niche and see how their terms differ from yours. Actively engaging with your customers and keeping your contracts up to date ensures that they're not an afterthought. Instead, they should be a powerful tool for protecting your art and building trust between you and your buyers. When you're in studio, go to My Contracts section on the left-hand side. Once you're there, you'll see 3 different types of content you can create contracts for: tracks, albums, and sound kits. The contract customization options are similar for each of these, so once you know how to create one, you'll be in good shape for creating the rest. We have a couple of different licensing types on the platform. Non-exclusive license allows you to sell your beats to multiple buyers, granting each of them non-exclusive rights. Exclusive license grants one buyer exclusive rights to use your track, and once purchased, your beat is removed from your store. Keep in mind that you have the flexibility to customize your contracts on BeatStars. But to make it easy, we have a customization tool to easily edit some of the most important items within your agreements. Let's focus on non-exclusive contracts first. In this section, you'll have the option to title your contract. The naming is entirely up to you, so feel free to customize it in a way that works best for your offerings. Most users choose a name that represents what a buyer will get within the purchase. For example, you may label each of your tiers based on the file type included, such as Basic MP3 or Untagged WAV. If there's additional information you'd like the buyer to know about the contract, such as details not already covered in the terms, you can include it in the description. For example, for your untagged WAV file contracts, you might add, choose this license if you're a growing artist looking for a high quality file to use while recording, in the description to help a potential buyer understand which license may be best for them. You can also outline the specific uses this beat comes with in the featured list section, providing buyers with a clear, at-a-glance summary of what they will receive. Next, set the price and determine which files will be delivered upon purchase. For non-exclusive licenses, it's standard to include at least an MP3. Ideally, provide an untagged version of the MP3 file, as most buyers expect this when purchasing a non-exclusive license. Also, it's a good idea to structure your contracts so that higher priced licenses offer more usage rights. Territory. This section determines which country's laws will govern your contract if any legal issues arise. For example, if you're a US-based producer, you may want to specify that US laws apply, even if the buyer lives in another country. Under arbitration, you're able to get a bit more granular to select which state or province you want laws to apply. Distribution. Offering tiered licensing options with terms that enhance with each tier is highly recommended, as it empowers buyers to choose a license that aligns with their needs and budget. For instance, some buyers might initially aim for the cheapest option, but when presented with a premium license that includes higher quality files such as waves or stems or more flexible terms, they may be inclined to upgrade based on their goals and career stage. To make these tiers effective, ensure there is a noticeable and logical progression in both feature and price. For example, your entry-level MP3 license could be priced at $19.99, followed by a premium wave license at $39.99, and a higher priced option that includes wave files and stems at $79.99. This pricing structure creates enough differentiation to make each step appealing without overwhelming buyers or discouraging paying for an upgraded license. Ultimately, striking the right balance between tier gaps ensures your offerings appeal to a wide range of buyers, from those just starting out to those pursuing more advanced projects, while maintaining your earning potential. Pro tip: when establishing your distribution terms, or any terms for that matter, the best approach is to step into the buyer's shoes. Ask yourself this question: if I were to purchase a license at a specific price point, what rights and capabilities would I expect? By considering the buyer's perspective, you can achieve the often challenging but much needed balance between offering too much value and not enough. Music videos, radio, and live performances. Typically for non-exclusives, one music video is allowed to be created by the buyer. The view count can range for this, but it's important to keep in mind that the more restrictive the terms are, the less freedom they may feel they have when it comes to how much they can promote the song, which ultimately is what you both want. You can also specify whether the buyer has the right to play their song on the radio and how many stations are permitted. And for live performances, you can choose to limit how many for-profit or non-profit performances are allowed under the license. Again, keep in mind that you want to create fair terms that encourage someone to want to purchase your beat and feel like they have the ability to promote the song as much as they need to before needing to purchase the next tier of a license. If the buyer who is using your beat finds success, you'll likely benefit from it too. Pro tip: if you decide to start an email marketing campaign in the future, you could ask your customers a simple but powerful question. What made you choose this specific license type? Was it the unlimited streams? The ability to modify the track? Understanding why someone purchased a particular license can help you refine your terms to better meet your audience's needs. Exclusive contracts, where your track is sold to a single buyer in a one-time purchase, requires some extra thought. Before we dive into the nuances of how to set up this contract, here's how we suggest conceptualizing exclusives. Think of exclusives as a one and done type of deal. While your non-exclusives allow you to sell your beat multiple times for a lower price, your exclusives are meant to sell one time, usually for a higher price. While it's extremely alluring to think about getting hundreds or thousands of dollars from one sell, you should think about it with a long-term mindset. Let's say, for example, you have a non-exclusive license that's selling a ton, and over the course of 2 years, it's generated over $3,000 in sales for you. It wouldn't make sense to offer it up for only a one-time purchase of $5,000 as an exclusive, would it? Even though the upfront payment can be alluring, you'll likely make more than the $5,000 fee over the lifetime of your beat being in your store. Make offer only. We suggest that instead of listing a set price for an exclusive beat, use the make offer only feature. This way, buyers can make offers starting at your minimum price you set, allowing you to consider each offer individually. Here's why this matters. Openly listing an exclusive price for $2,000 could limit you if someone is willing to pay more. Keep in mind that BeatStars attracts a range of buyers, from independent artists with smaller budgets to major labels and companies with large budgets. so keeping it open can maximize earnings on a beat. Publishing rights. We also recommend claiming 50% of the publishing rights. We have an in-house publishing team, BeatStars Publishing, that can help you navigate this side of your business when you're ready. Another feature on BeatStars' contracting option is the ability to offer your tracks as free downloads, allowing potential buyers to try out your beat before deciding to purchase. You can choose to add a voice tag to the free download, which is recommended, or leave it untagged. You can set terms for downloaders in order to receive the beat, requiring them to do one of three things: download the beat anonymously, providing their email address in exchange for the beat, or follow you on BeatStars, SoundCloud, or Twitter. We suggest requesting an email address, as this contact information can be valuable for future marketing efforts. Pro tip: here's another great reason to offer free downloads. Every beat you make available for free will automatically be added to the Veloco platform, a mobile door that connects you to thousands of artists actively searching for beats. It's a unique opportunity to attract warm leads, potential customers who are already interested and ready to buy, all by simply offering your beats as free downloads. This concludes the module. You've covered essential topics like determining if your music is ready for the marketplace, exploring key features of the BeatStars platform, protecting your tracks with Content ID, and creating quality contracts. If you need to revisit any topics, don't hesitate to review the modules in this lesson or explore other educational resources on the Academy website, such as interviews featuring entrepreneurial tips from producers and business-focused blogs. Our goal is to help you succeed. So keep learning, keep growing, and see you next time.